Hello, Sagittarian risings. So this is for Sagittarians that on the first moment they took their first breath, their rising sign was Sagittarius, was that beautiful centaur with the beautiful arrow. So this is for the rising signs that are moving from what they value, their money, how they perceive currency in their world into community. Meaning this might be a new job the Sagittarian risings are seeking. You might have a promotion that you move into a new, clique at work, social group. It's about what you see and feel and think about what's around you. So it's not just about money, but it's about your values as well. So let's get into the reading, my Sagittarian risings. These are weekly readings. I encourage you to come back next week to see how the energy shifts. So yes, a choice has been made. And it is a nostalgic choice, but you're struggling with stepping through into this new energy. So you've made a choice. It's definitely based on some past stuff, and now you have to walk through the door. Okay, so you made a choice not to go for love. Okay, so values, I went right into work, right? Because values are money, but a lot of times people realize that love is more valuable than money. So in this reading, Sagittarians, the lover boys and lover girls of the zodiac, you've made a choice to look back. But you're not walking through that door, and therefore love is not, like, Ace of Cups reversed is the first of the emotional cards, and it's positive upright or not. So it's more about self-love. So if we looked at it, you made a choice to love yourself instead of going into the past and walking through the door. So that could be a really cool choice as well, if we wanted to look at it from that side. You got action on love. So you're taking action on something. So if this is internal, you're taking action on loving yourself more. Yeah, the Lovers reversed is you did make a choice, and you made a choice not. What's with this unhappy family? Sagittarians, what is happening here? So my Sag risings, we got, okay, maybe the choice hasn't been made, but you do need to make a choice. And the choice is there, but you definitely haven't walked through the door. So maybe that's what my spirit was telling me, is I was like, oh, a choice has been made. And then the Two of Wands come out to say it actually hasn't been made. You're a little too nostalgic. You're stuck maybe too much in the past, looking at what has been instead of what is. It's a beautiful card. Six of Cups is a beautiful card. It's a victory in love, but this is self-love. And then we've got the Knight of Cups, which is action on love. But then we got the Lovers reversed and the Happy Home reversed. These are all super positive cards, but in the reverse, it's real internal, or this would be a choice away from love, because Lovers is just a choice card. So this is a choice away from love. So you got three choice cards. You got a happy family, but it's in the reverse, so it might not be happy anymore. You have the love card in reverse, which is self-love, which might be about neglecting yourself. And because you're looking at what was. So you know what? You might not be, Sagittarian risings, you might not be loving what has been playing out in your life, your home, things like that, which would be that values, right? So I got a plethora of cards that I'm going to play with here. So you're definitely assessing your values. This would be for sure a value assessing read, because we have choices. We have looking back in the past. We have, what do you love? Like, I'm not sure you know what you love right now. And taking action on love because you want to, because that is where you're going. It's not about work. It's not about money. It definitely is about love. But you haven't walked through the doors, and you're just not happy in the home. But it is saying take action, right? Queen of Swords reversed, it's about no longer talking. This is no longer about communicating. The communicating is done, right? But we also have Queen of Wands in reverse, which the passion is done as well. So Queens, you're done talking, you're done feeling love for this situation, and you've lost hope. So this week, you got to know, my Sag risings, this week is a tough week for everybody. I think every reading I have done, there is a challenge. And in the astrological sphere, there is a lot of friction happening. And it's the full moon, so we're seeing the truth of situations around us. We're seeing clearly. And sometimes when we see clearly, it's not what we want to see, but it's what we have to see. So this reading is confirming that, yeah, you're not happy in the situation you are, but we're done talking. We're done feeling passionate about it. Yeah, we've lost hope. It's not where we want to be. So you know what? We got to take action. We do. We have to make that choice. I'm going to leave the reading at that. It's not a positive, bumpy, uppy, lovey reading, and hopefully next week will, because hopefully next week we see some action that you've taken away from this. No more talking, no more fighting. I bet you that Queen of Wands is fighting a lot. No more talking and fighting. It's time to just go. It's time to just, read my blog on Venus and Mars. It is time to just be done. Venus stopped dead in the sky about 3 weeks ago. She stopped dead in the sky. Obviously she didn't, but to us it looks like she's making a dead stop in a galaxy that's constantly revolving. That's pretty powerful, to make that dead stop and go in a totally different direction than what she was going. So that is where you're at right now, is making that dead stop and go in a different direction. It is time. If you need anything, Sagittarian rising, please hit me up in my DMs. And I got my phone number all over line. Call me. You got this.